2003 discusses the emergency of 1975. And do you know, viewers, the glorious description he has as per the Columbia University website, Sabha, of the emergency? Should I share this with you? He says, the emergency of Indira Gandhi, as per the Columbia University website, Partha Chatterjee views it as the culmination of Indira Gandhi's efforts to create a stronger Congress, a more authoritarian Congress, and to consolidate centralized political power. Praises the emergency.
Oh my God. No,
this is the same Partha Chatterjee. You see this, the hypocrisy of these liberals.
What are you reading, Arnab? Arnab, you have got it wrong.
No, I'll tell you.
He's attacking. He's saying
I'll tell you.
Authoritarian.
Well, I'm sure he uses very sophisticated language to attack the emergency.
I don't care about Partha Chatterjee.
No, I do with these people because I'm sorry, Sabha.
Can you
know, Partha Chatterjee talks about the Napalm girl photograph taken during the Vietnamese War, but has nothing to say about a videograph of a CRPF Jawan who exercised commendable restraint when stone pelters were kicking and attacking him. Why does he have no words to offer on that?
So let me reply. No, Arnab, you have been talking. You should rest and let someone else.
No, of course I will. But the problem is, Sabha, I'll tell you one thing.
You know,
I will tell you. I will rest the day I die. I'll tell you one thing, when somebody writes an extensive 2,236 word article making all sorts of infantile and illiterate comparisons and insinuations on General Rawat, I am asking you, why did the same Wire not publish any articles written by Partha Chatterjee when the same forces that he has insulted now were being kicked and attacked by the stone pelters? Clearly that act of resilience and restraint of our Jawans did not warrant Mr. Partha Chatterjee's times and efforts. So I'm saying, what is it if not complete and sheer hypocrisy to swoop in at a time like this and make baseless allegations? Please do. Please do. Please do. But I'll tell you one thing, Sabha, before you do. I don't believe in letting anyone get away with this sort of rubbish. I want to take them on, intellectually tear them apart. Go ahead, please.
First of all, Arnab, I began this program by saying that it is a completely ridiculous thing to say that terrible act done by General Dyer with the conditions that are there, what our army confronts in Kashmir. Having said that, I also object to your saying that anybody who raises any criticism.
No, I'm not saying.
I'm not talking about Partha Chatterjee or the Wire.
Don't say that. No, Sabha, I'm discussing only Partha Chatterjee. You are trying to generalize it because you want the focus away from it. Look at the hashtag. The hashtag is Dyer. The hashtag is Dyer. Listen, Sabha. Sabha, let me tell you with the greatest of respect, please understand one point. Don't generalize it. I'm not saying anybody who criticizes anybody on anything is wrong. No, absolutely not. I'm specifically raising the issue of Partha Chatterjee and this particular piece. There are thousands of pieces which are critical, semi-critical, literate, semi-literate, but this one crosses the line, the Lakshman Rekha. It's ridiculous. That's why I'm countering it. I don't waste my time on every single piece.
Even I'm critical of this piece.
Can I talk to Sabha for 10 seconds? Arnab, allow me.
No, but you are concluding that it is done at the direction of Pakistan. I
am saying it helps Pakistan. I'm saying it helps Pakistan. I am saying it helps Pakistan. I am saying it mirrors Pakistan's argument. I am very careful with my choice of words. Listen, Sabha, listen here. I deal with foolish politicians, desperados, who take me to court when I try to report on how their wife was killed. So I am very careful in my choice of words. I am saying this mirrors the Pakistani argument. This reflects the Pakistani argument, right? That's the point I'm making. Sabha, Sambit wanted to counter you. 2 minutes on the debate. Sambit's countering.
It doesn't.
Can I tell you something? Sabha, with all due respects to you. Can I just come in, please? Sabha, with all due respects to you, let me tell you, Sabha, I have been watching you and your debates since long. Let me tell you, after the UP debacle of the Congress party and others, you have changed a lot. you have not been the same Sabha that I have been debating with. Well, good changes that comes in any person is always a welcome sign. But let me tell you very frankly, and let me tell you also, Mr. Goswami, very frankly, the people today who are trying to defend
What do you say?
Mr. Partha on this channel and in this debate, they're finding it very difficult because they know this is a nationalist platform and they would be taken black and blue from all the sides that they try to defend. But let me tell you pertinently, Mr. Goswami, these very people, they will go to other anti-nationalistic platforms and these very people would be speaking contrary to what they are saying tonight. Over here, they are saying, no, we don't like General Dyer, but there's always a but and if. But these people go to the other platforms and Sina thok ke kehte hain ki haan, this Indian army is not a good Indian army. I have heard these very people on other channels. No, I'm telling you what the reality is. Sabha, I'm not pointing towards you.
Varshini.
Secondly, let me tell you, Sabha was
Varshini
right. She does not care about one Partha. Even I don't care about one Partha because there are thousands of such Parthas. There are thousands of anti-national Parthas all around us. And let me remind you, it was Mr. P. Chidambaram recently in an interview criticized the Indian Army chief in a similar way. In a very similar way. Farooq Abdullah's party called this a war criminal. In fact, Farooq Abdullah's spokesperson Junaid Bhattu called Major Gogoi a war criminal. So we don't have dearth of politicians and the so-called intelligentsia who have been running an agenda against this country.
And Professor Varshini, I will request you.
Why are you shouting,
Professor Varshini, since you're from the Communist Party of India, since you're from the Communist Party of India, I have only one thing to say to you. Napalm Girl, that argument was made, comparing a bunch of religious fanatics, a bunch of religious counter-revolutionaries with the revolutionary nationalist movement in Viet Cong is an insult to the people of Vietnam. Does this Partha, whatever it is, know his history? He must be sacked immediately from whichever godforsaken university he's in for not knowing his history. And Professor Varshini, do you remember your ideology or history? You're being a reactionary. You're being a reactionary on the program tonight.
With Partha Chatterjee, this comparison of General Dyer with General Rawat, Chief of the Army Staff of India. General Dyer was a British.
Last word to Colonel Thapar.
He was a British general.
So what is the point debating then?
Last word to Colonel Thapar.
Shouting since evening.
But
Colonel Thapar.
Arnab, I would like to say that a lot of sacrifices have gone. Lot of sacrifices have gone for getting the independence to this country. And lot of blood has flowed to, army blood has flowed to preserve that independence.
And my argument is logically all
and
right.
therefore, anyone who talks against the army and against the country is a traitor. He should be caught by the nape of his neck and action should be taken against him.
I
we have
want
allowed
to
this to ferment. We didn't take any action on the JNU issue. We did not take any action.
I just say that at the very end I want to say one thing, Colonel Thapar. Colonel Thapar, I want to ask the people watching Republic Today one thing. I have declared my prejudice.
This happens in every country.
Professor, listen to me. I have at least declared my prejudice. Professor, listen to me. I have declared my prejudice. I am pro-India, I am pro-army. I want to know from all these people, from the people who are watching and also all our viewers, I just want to ask you one thing, viewers, before I move on. I thank everyone. Do we want an army that seeks permission from these semi-literates hanging on to semi-academic jobs in the United States before they defend India's integrity? We want General Rawat to take permission from these people before defending India's integrity. That is the fundamental question tonight. Do we want an army to issue a declaration in all the papers of the innovative steps to be employed in Kashmir so that the pseudo-liberals can approve of these things first? I mean, left to the godforsaken pseudo-liberals, they may just defend handing Kashmir as a Christmas gift to Pakistan.